really are and what they're about. At this time, I want to tell everybody, hello everyone. I do want to be the first one to say, do appreciate you guys. I appreciate all of you guys. I've been on a few panels today, and you know, you find out from experience who people really are and what they're about. At this time, I want to tell everybody, happy St. Patrick's Day. Um, Katie, I have nothing against you. I never will. But the way you just conducted your channel and putting AC up there with that video, which I automatically said, I admitted to. But for you to pull that on me and do that, that's fine. That's fine. We'll play that game, Katie. We're going to play that game. So I have unsubscribed from your channel. I won't be back on your channel. I will not grace your channel with my presence. I will not be doing that. Sorry. I don't have nothing against you, but I think the way you handled that was really, really poor. Very poor, as a matter of fact. I would have never bombarded you with something like that without asking first. I would have never done you that way. But that's the way you want to conduct your channel. That's the way you see fit. Then let's do it. Then go ahead and do it. Now, I was going to take a break. I said, fuck the break. I'm going to raise the bar to where these people cannot touch anything that I do, even if it kills me. It's as simple as that. I see what their agenda is, and I see what it's going to be, and it is what it is. There's no friends on YouTube. No, no friends. So this is their official breakup. And yes, I said it. So even though it was joking around and playing around, I'll not be that way no more. I'll not be that way. You can go and you can do what you want to do, and you can deliver the actual factual, and you can stay and keep doing that and work your little heart out and go from there. But I will not be associating myself with people who are automatically ready to destroy you with drama, and they don't care nothing about finding out real truth. I'm not going to do that, and I'm not going to be a part of that. Sorry, but that's just not me, and I will not be. I will not be part of that. If any of you other tigers want to do that, please go over there and do that. I'm not. I'm not going to be a part of that. I'm not going to be with that. Like I said, I've unsubscribed from both channels, and I'm done with it. I'm done with it. So you all have a right to choose who you watch and what you do. But I thought that was, I went up there to relax and kind of talk about some things. I didn't want to talk about the Mama T things. I didn't want to talk about the Sarah things. I didn't want to talk about the PCT things. I didn't want to talk about Rose. I didn't want to talk about none of that. I went up there just to relax and say hello. That's it. But to get pushed to the limit and get pushed again and again, after I've already showed this stuff, I don't have to show them a damn thing. It's out there. That shows they don't do their homework. They want everything get to them. I'm not doing that. I'm not going to be the one doing that. If somebody else wants to do that, they can do that. From now on, I'm not in it. I'm not want it. I don't want anything to do with it. Katie, if that's your way of doing me because the way you was treated in my chat, which I took up for you and welcomed you with, that was a very dirty trick. But it is what it is. I'm not going to go ahead. I'm not going to assume anything. I'm not going to assume it. It is what it is. You do what you do. I'll do what I do. But I will not be back in that area. Simple as that. Thank you all. I appreciate your time. I appreciate you for coming over here. I appreciate everybody that's working and doing what they're, going beyond, literally going beyond what I've ever asked them to do. Which everybody knows when I don't ask much from nobody. I don't ask for much for anybody. But I'm not going to be part of a sick community that's all about hell bent on hurting people and harming people and causing drama. I'm not about that. I'm not about that at all. I'm really not about that. So I think I'll stay in my territory. They can see and stay over there in their territory. They're more than welcome to come over and chat. But the first time they act stupid and say something stupid against one of their own, they will be banned. Simple. Now, I'm not saying nobody's not welcome. I don't want that even in complete. I don't want that. But I am saying this. I'm being straight up. I am not going to put my people at risk. I'm not going to do it. I'm not doing it. Now, I wish both of those the best of luck, but they're not going to make their content on me. And if they ever play my videos again, I will do my best to strike them. 100%. Now, I'm not playing with these people. I'm done with this bullshit. I've got bigger and better things to do. I don't need to worry myself to death about who's this and who's that. I gave the benefit of the doubt. I see what it got me. My name's Bennett, and I'm not in it. When it comes to you and your woman, don't bring me in it. Exactly. Now, is she welcome over here? Hell yes, she's welcome. Now, I don't want that getting misconstrued like everything else does. I'm doing great, Sherry. Doing great. I wanted to take time off, but hell no, I'm not taking no time off. I'm not taking no time off. I'm going to run this bitch. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm not taking no time off. I'm not doing that. I do appreciate her on some of the things she reports, but there's always a twist to it. And I'm not for the twist. Everybody sees when she reports something, there's always a little twist, a little smart remark or something like that. Journalists don't do that shit. You report it. Don't fucking make something out that ain't nothing, that ain't there. What you did. That's you. Go ahead. You people don't understand how tired I was when I did that video and stuff. You don't know because you weren't there. But you'll take things that you don't know and people will clip shit. And then they'll come and ask you about it. And then when you tell them, oh, you're a liar, you're a fucking liar. I'm not going to waste my time with people like that. They're going nowhere and never will be anything. So there. I'm going to stay where I belong. And that's with my people and doing what I'm doing. Now, are we going to expand? Hell yeah, we've been expanded. We've been going crazy with this stuff. And we're going to continue expanding because I'm not letting these deadbeats and these people outdo me. I'll never let them outdo me because to beat me, you have to kill me. You have to physically kill me to beat me. And that's it. That's it. That's the take I have on it. Now, I'm not saying nobody go say something bad. Don't start no arguments. I'm just saying this is the way I is. It's the way it is. Ernie, I hope you're okay. Wishing you nothing but the best. You're a caring guy. Thank you. We need more people like you. Thank you. I appreciate that. But I will not let people make the fool out of me. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Sorry, I'm not doing it. I'm not going to let some clown sit and just laugh and just thinking he's going somewhere and it's something stupid. I'm not going to be a part of stupidity. I'm not doing that. If Katie wants her channel that way, let her have it. But that's not no actual factual, and that's not reporting no news when you let some clown up there and all he can do is and try to act like the fucking Joker. And he acts like a bad version of the Mark Hamill Joker. No, I'm not going to be part of that. I'm not part of it. Not part of it at all. Oh, and then they asked me, he's never seen the Predator Hunter Nation videos. Who the hell has never seen the Predator Hunter Nation videos? That shows you that he don't know what the fuck he's talking about. That shows you that he don't even understand where he's even at. These people over there, they get into shit that they know nothing about, and they just put they just put the dog shit up there. That's all they want to put up. They don't put the truth up there. They put what they want you to see up there. They don't put nothing else. Everybody has seen the Predator Hunter Nation videos. Everybody has. Everybody that's been here has seen those videos. I'm just sick of it. I'm sick and tired. I'm sick and tired of it. It's not worth it. not worth it at all. Hello, no fear. I hope everything's well. I like our family too. It's me. Ernie, we all know there is nothing factual about her. Actual is the facts of life. Like I said, I'm not going to say anything about her. She can do what she wants to do and run her channel accordingly like she wants to. I will not be back over there. Am I encouraging people not to go watch her? No, I'm not. People can do whatever they want to, but I'll not be there. I thought that was very, very wrong. I really did. I'm just done with it. I don't want none of this no more. It's not what I'm about. And I just don't want it. I really just don't want it. Don't want nothing to do with it, to tell you the truth. I'm sick of it. You know, people can be beautiful on the outside and they can be ugly as hell on the inside. That beauty don't go skin deep. Always remember that. It stops at the skin level. It's just sad and it is what it is. Never would have I done that. You know, and I hate to say that, B-Dad. Um, I thought she was a very beautiful lady, but, and I mean, I still have good intentions toward her. I would never have anything wrong. I'm not going to say nothing wrong about her. Everybody gets to see, you know, you tell on yourself. It's just like all lessons and everything I've ever taught. People tell on themselves. So there you go. But I'm not going to be a part of it. I do appreciate it, and we're going to cut it right there. We're not going to mention it no more. We're not going to mention these kind of people, and we're going to start something else. I've been working very, very hard, and I've been resting too. But I'm not resting anymore, and I'm ready to raise the bar, and we're going to do pretty much what they say can't be done. Now, awareness is the number one thing. Prevention is the number one thing that you can do for anything. If you can prevent something, it never happens. I do appreciate that. Thank you. But seriously, if you prevent something, it never happens. So that's what we need to do. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm not telling anybody to quit watching her show. I'm not doing that. But it is what it is. I'm going to be my own person. And I just said it. I'm going to keep doing what I've been doing. Now, exactly, Rosebud. No more talk on these people. Hello, Wind and Whim. I hope everything's well with you. I hope everything's good with you. But I'm not going to just sit and let people, you know, say things and do things, and it pisses me off. But you know, the thing about it is, I have to understand too that what are they doing? You know, what are they really doing? What are they putting forth? Let me ask you a question. If I was to ask any one of you with a show of hands, no, I tell you what, with the show of tigers, how many people have learned things from me? Who has learned something that's benefited you in your life? I'll give it a little bit. Thank you. I appreciate that. You see, I know that there's a lot of confusion about me. BDAC and I used to hate each other, literally. I don't know about hate, but I never did hate him. But we couldn't stand each other. But I never had anything hurtful. Never had anything hurtful for him. Never. As a matter of fact, I look at him as a pretty decent friend now. I don't. I hate what other people done to him, other creators, and I despise that. They do stuff like that for spite. I'm not for hurting anyone. I never have been. Thank you guys. I know for the ones that couldn't put tigers in the chat, I understand. It's okay. It's understandable. And each one of you, I don't know what you're getting at there. Okie Crime News. Unsubscribe from you. I thought you didn't. I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, um, going from that, most now take that comment. Let's take this comment. Most creators would dwell on this comment. I'm not. I don't understand it. Therefore, I'm not. Question: who the hell hasn't seen the PHN bust? Exactly. It was worldwide. It made viral videos. But no matter what people say, they're always going to say, "Oh, they bought views and they bought videos and they did all this." No, we did not. We did not. Sure didn't. But it is what it is. But they'll do that in order to pull their agenda and try to push their agenda above anybody else. Thank you, BDAC. It took me a long time to figure out my rightful place. It really did. I'm not gonna be one to shy away from that. And I'm not gonna ever deny that. Okay, I understand what you're saying. Now, I'm a lover, not a fighter. Hell, I'm a damn lover, not a fighter. I don't know if you get much loving these days, but hell, I ain't actually out there looking for it either. But if I wanted it, I'm pretty sure I could probably go and find it. I mean, hell, maybe, I don't know. Shit, I wouldn't even know what to do. I had to get me a book or something. Love for Idiots. Do it yourself book. Probably could go to one of those Barnes and Nobles or something like that, or Books a Million and try to find me something like that. Hell, I just have to order it online. Can I get a sponsor to sponsor my book? It's probably something going to be called Love for Dummies. Someone get me that book. Who knows? I probably need it. Hell, I ain't talked to someone. Hell, I ain't put my. I haven't got to lay it down in a long time. Like when it comes down to talking to somebody for liking somebody, now I don't even know if I even know what to do. And that's just the truth. But I don't want to get off the subject. Cool deal. I do appreciate that. Thank you. It's best to keep off the weighing scale. Right now, I love looking at the scale, especially if I'm gaining weight. Hello, sweet Melissa. I hope everything's good. I just blocked Chica. Could you please incorporate veteran in your picture? The reason I am suggesting you is yes, you would help veterans as well. They would be involved. I'm working on something with military. I'm working on something, doing something with that. I do want to, but I want to make sure that I make right with everything else first. Everything else first. Yes, I in a heartbeat would love it. But I am not going to be this pushover person. I'm not doing it. I'm not going to be that because all I have to do is up my content and blow them completely out of the water, and they can't do anything about it. It never can because it's always gonna. They're always gonna restream or stream. It's cool. If Tennessee's laws would have been better, you had a good thing going. Exactly. Exactly. It's good. It's good. It's all good. I'm happy. I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm happy with what I'm doing and looking into the future. And I'm happy everything that I've got planned. I'm happy with that right now. I've got 30 minutes till a contract is up. And then we're going to find out whether someone's legit or not. That's the kind of person I am. 48 hours to be able to show me some kind of status report on something, on a project, plenty enough time. Especially when you're paid already. So we're going to find out. And, if they need more time, just show me what you got so far. That's what I'm at. But, anyways, no, it's okay, Okie. It's okay. And I understand that. It's not worth fighting a donkey. It's not worth fighting a donkey. Not when we can take our paw and swap that donkey one good time, and that donkey never, ever, ever come around again. Simple. We could swap the donkey. We could growl at the donkey. And the donkey's going to do what? Take off running. We don't always have to be physical. We don't. Thank you. I appreciate that. I am not going to play with these people. I'm not. I'm not going to waste my time. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Now, for the ones that heard me say what I said a while ago, did I down any creator? Did I down Katie? No, I did not. I simply agreed to disagree. That's it. I have no problem with her. I hope I never do have a problem with her. But I do know when people are in certain cliques and you're not there. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going to. I'm not going to put myself out there like that. I'm not doing it. I'll do it for the people that matters, like the news, the reporters, stuff like that. People that when I do that one time, I don't have to sit and go over it again and again and again. It's already out there. Go and do it. Whatever. Appreciate it. Thank you. Again, like I said, I'm not getting in it and I'm not doing their homework for them. You ever notice that's what they want you to do? They ask for receipts. The receipts has been out on lives. If you knew what you were talking about, you would never have to ask the question because you would know. When they say, "Oh, well, you've had that out," that makes me think, dude, you're so stupid. You're ignorant. It's like doing deals. It's exactly like it is. It is. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. But it's like here's the thing about it, guys. It's like looking at something and knowing that it's out there, and then somebody that don't know what they're talking about or don't know anything about the situation, and then they come up and seriously, they ask you, and then you say, okay, well, it's here and there and that. Well, you have to give it to. No, no, no. I don't have to give you shit. If you want it, you go find it. It's simple. It's out there everywhere. There's a damn movie about it. Fucking idiot. They don't even know. They're stupid, ignorant. That's what gets me. That's what really gets me. They act like they know everything, but can't find the receipts that are out there. Exactly. 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 I'm not into that. Not into that at all. Again, no disrespect to any of the creators. It's just the way I believe, and I would have never done anybody that way. I would have never put somebody on, especially when we was having a casual conversation, and then all of a sudden throw that up on me. That was wrong. I mean, you could have asked me. If you would have asked me, would have been better. But everybody knows that I'm relaxing and I'm taking my time. Well, I was. I'm not now. That lit a fire under my ass. And I'm going to do things that you guys can't do. And when I say you can't do, because you're not capable of doing it. And I let them. And that's the problem. I let them grab a hold of my feet and let them jerk me back down. And I'm not doing that. I'm not ever, ever doing that again. I have learned from my mistakes. I am willing to admit my mistakes. I have admitted my mistakes. That makes me more powerful, more stronger. A man that can admit his mistakes is a force to be reckoned with. I can. I'm only human. I have made a few badass mistakes. But does the bad overwhelm and take over the good? No, never. I have doxed people just to do it. I'm not proud of that, but the people I've doxed, look at who they were and look who they are. I came from a world of skip tracers, bounty hunters. So coming to YouTube, doxing is not the same thing in that world. Shit, we dox people every day. We expose people every damn day. And that's what I did. That was the hardest thing about not doing it, especially when they say, oh, no, you're not that. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, I looked at it as a challenge. If you challenge me, that's what I looked at it as. No one's saying Katie's fake, Pink Boberto. She's got her points to her. She's got her points in her own domain. Now that's what I'm going to say. Now I don't have anything against her. Nothing. I agree to disagree. That's it. I'm not going to talk shit about her. I'm not going to do that. I think she's a very beautiful lady, and I think I wish her well throughout life. I really do. But I'm just not one to say someone's this, someone's that. I'm not doing that. Not doing that at all. I'm not going to be one to jump in something and damn somebody. I'm not doing that. I've learned my lesson throughout the years doing that, and I'm not doing that. Not me. I'm not in it. Don't want in it. I do appreciate her letting me up on her panel, but as my decision, I choose not to be a part of that. And no, she does not have to give me an apology. I'm not asking for an apology. People show who they truly are. And that's all I'm going to say. That's it. Again, I'm not damning her and I'm not condemning her. I think she's doing great. But I'm not going to be a sucker. I'm not. I'm not going to be that person. I'm just not. I'm already hurt over all the other fights. I went out and I wanted to help somebody. I did it from my heart. I thought, let me help this kid. Let me help this guy. Everything's going to be great. Just let me help him. And it's like everybody loved that. Yeah, I was getting criticized like hell in chat when it was going on, but after everybody seen the results and seeing that I actually knew what the hell I was doing, people loved it because I resonated with that person. Now, do I have my own opinions about the situation? Yes, I do. Do I bring it out here in YouTube and tell everybody what my opinion is about it? No, I don't. I don't. I think their fights are ridiculous. I think it makes no sense. And I understand there's points on both sides. But for me, I'm not in it. I'm not in it because it only is going to bring separation in the long run. You don't gain anything out of it. Misery, pain, sorrow, and separation. That's it. Used to, fighting solves everything. People would fight in a schoolyard. Two people would be fighting. After the fight was over, they become best friends. You don't see that nowadays because nobody really mans up physically. It's all internet keyboard warrior shit, stuff on the internet. I'm not a part of that. I'm not in that society. Sorry, I'm not that. So if you, I already told you, PCT, I gave you my advice over and over and over again. I'm not mad at you. I just disagree with both of you. I disagree with both of you. The fighting you guys are doing is ridiculous. And it's only going to come. It's going to come back at both of you in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And you guys both will reap the benefits of it. You'll reap them because the benefits is not what you're looking for. I guarantee you that. I knew when a certain person got on panel with Rose, I was sitting there telling the Tiger chat. I was telling everybody before they even come up. I knew what was going on. So let it go. That's all I'm saying. When you go live 9 times or 10 times or 11 times or whatever, and you're trying to push your point, are you really pushing your point? No. It's gone from bad to worse. I'm tapping out after I sent her a cease and desist letter. I've written it just now. If that's the way you think you should go, you should go. What I think you two need to do is just block each other off your channels and be done with it. Don't mention each other's name. Rose has got plenty of things that she can have content with. You've got plenty of things that you can have content with. But I'm not getting in either one of your drama. I'm not doing that. I'm not putting myself out there. I'm not doing that because I don't agree on it. I don't agree on it. And I'm one person that can stand and tell both of you guys face to face. I don't have to do it behind your backs. I don't agree on it. I already have. I don't like it. I don't agree on it. And like I said, it will come back on each one of you in a certain form or fashion. It will. And it will come back when you least expect it. I know what that stuff causes. I know what drama can bring. And the stress for it, look at you. Look at you, Tina. Look at yourself in the mirror. Both of you, go look at yourself in the mirror. This shit's caused you all to age. Hell, no matter how much makeup and shit you put on or whatever, look at you. Look at you. When your face is all dropped, you look like a hound dog. There's nothing pretty with that. Why go live and show the world and show people in the public what you look like? Because of the stress. No matter how much makeup, how much lipstick you put up, I don't give a damn how much foundation you wear. I don't care if you've got the strongest type of foundation, the heaviest price foundation. I don't care. It shows through. Ugly shows through. I'm not into that. I'm not into that part, and I don't want to be a part of it. Now, what I did for Parker, I did from my heart. It's as simple as that. No money gain, no nothing. Now, I do understand the song Let the Picture Paint Itself. And all over YouTube, pictures are being painted everywhere. And it's not that I'm torn between two friends. It's not that. It's that I'm smarter. I'm smarter than to put myself in the middle of it. Now, people can go and do what they want to do. They have that right. They can go and I know he loves the drums, and I'm glad that we could do what we did for him. I'm very happy with that. Now, I'm hoping that we can come to an agreement about something and all this fighting stop. Because if it don't, I'm going to leave everybody behind. You all can keep fighting and doing what you want to do, but my people, and we're out. I have better things to worry about than sitting and waiting on a fight to end that never should have even started. I think it's stupid, ridiculous, immature, incompetent, and quite frankly, there's so many other words I can name with that, and I can't even name nothing positive about it because there's nothing positive that's going to come from it. Nothing. And then the more peer pressure, the chat, the more they congregate in what they say and do, and they have every right to say whatever they want to say. But then when the creator looks down at that chat, just like you said, Tina, PCT, while you was on the phone with that police officer, I don't know how many numerous times you said, my chat, this chat, this chat, this chat, 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 chat. That shows me one thing. It's called a one dimension. Peer pressure got to you. There's things that both of them do, Rose included. One thing Rose does is she can't keep on topic. She's all over the place sometimes. She'll start something that's serious, and then someone will say something, and then she's off to something else and never stays on topic about a certain thing. Does that mean she's bad? No. That's my opinion. Do I watch Rose? Yes, I do. Whenever I can. But when it comes time for arguing and stuff, do I leave chat? Yes, I do. I don't want it in my life. I don't want to think about it, and I damn sure don't want to dwell on it. Because if you dwell on things, guess what? That becomes you. That becomes your life. I know this. I know this because I once too had a family that I loved very much. And I did everything I could for that family. But no matter what all I did for that family, it was never enough. People can say whatever they want to about me, and when they do, let's go, Jimbo. Let's pull the screenshots between my ex-wife and me. We can pull them right now. You ready to get ass busted? I'm ready too. I love that woman, and it hurt me. It really hurt me. I never did her wrong. Sorry, I didn't. Her family hated me. But it is what it is. And I was able to break away from that. Now, one time in chat, somebody was putting up a cash app. I can show you the screenshots. I went to her messenger and I said, can you verify if this is your cash app? Or can I get Jeremy some money? And she says, I have nothing to do with YouTube and nothing to do with those people. Therefore, I said, I'm not asking you that. I mean, I've got the screenshots. I said, can you verify that's your cash app? And she blocked me. She blocked me. And that's the last I ever said to her. That's the last I ever said to her. So many videos are on YouTube that I've been watching. And I do this to cope. And it talks about if a woman is accusing you of cheating, you know what? she's possibly the one doing it. I learned so much from watching other people's mistakes now. I watched a man who was working 12, sometimes 16-hour shifts. He got promoted and they let him off a few hours early. When he got to his home, he was so excited with the bonus, with the promotion. He opens the door, goes in, he's real quiet. Now remember this, he got off a few hours early. He goes up to his room. He's ready to say, "Hey, baby, I got a promotion." And when he opens the door, there's two men in that room. And they're both stuck in that slut. Literally. Now, this man loses everything in his life right there to that point. No, she's not a horse. She's a slut. Loses everything. I wouldn't know what to do. But I've had that happen before. I can't believe it. Can you imagine? This man's got a new home, vehicles, kids with this woman, and then he catches this. I know there's not many men that watch my chat and that watch my channel, and it's hard to put it back on the other side of the foot and ask you women how you would feel if your man, somebody that you thought was honest, loving, caring, and loved you unconditionally, and that happened. How would you feel? Would it break you? Would it destroy you? Your heart would be beat out of hell. It would be destroyed. Do you know that they didn't even see him open the door when he opened the door? He was recording it for an expression. He got one hell of an expression that night. He went back downstairs, went to the refrigerator, got him something to drink, and went and sat on the couch. It's untelling what was going through his mind. I've been in that situation before, but I wasn't married to the person that it happened to me with, and I'm glad I wasn't. But this man just lost everything. But he's got video of it, so it did happen. That's why I know women can destroy a man faster than anything. I don't put myself out there anymore. I don't even know if I could even love anymore, to be honest with you. I don't hang around drunks, especially drunk women. That is the first thing I will not do. Because I know at any given time, the liquor can step in and you can be put out, literally. I know what it does. Shit, I was a victim to my own demise with it. So I know what it can do. Now, I'm not going to be someone to tell you who to watch, who to follow, or anything. I'm not doing that. All I'm doing is just saying, hey, look, When someone tells you something, check it twice, cut it once. That's all I'm saying. You will find out that your life will be a lot easier and a lot less more complicated. I promise you that. The people I have that are my followers and my subscribers, it grows daily. If I wanted to, you'll see on my community post. Thank you for us hitting 3,000. But now we're about to hit 3,100. And we probably already passed it. I don't know. I can't keep up with it. That was just a couple days ago. But you see what I'm getting at? Is when the channel is growing so fast and people are flocking to your word, then you have to understand one person can't run it by themselves. And when I do try to run it and want to run it effectively and thoroughly, look at what happens. People pull me in this way or in that way. I can't do that anymore. So from now on, if you have arguments with other people and other creators, that's on you. That's on you, not me. I take no responsibility whatsoever with it. If you get out here and you make a mistake and you say something and you get called out for it, whether a comment or a misspelling, because a lot of you all misspell shit worse than anybody I ever seen in my life. And that misspelling can cause a lot of shit. Or you say something real fast in a comment and your nails are hitting it or something like that, and you don't even know what the hell you said, and the person reading it damn sure don't know what you said. But you post it anyways, that is on you. I have learned to start watching everything that I do. Thank you. I appreciate that, Tara Lee. Thank you and welcome to the channel. You see how I caught that real fast? There's 350 people in here right now, and I was able to catch that. I was able to catch that because I'm an observer. I watch. I would rather watch and listen than I would react and talk. You learn more by watching. You find out who people really, truly are. Every lesson I have taught you guys over the last few years has always stated what? Let's see how smart you are. What does it state? People do what? People do what? Simple. Tell on themselves. Everybody lies. People say you're the most honest person in the world. Everybody lies. Everybody tells fibs here and there. And they say, oh, no, it's not a lie. It's a fib. No, everybody lies. I don't even go into that. I used to lie daily. When I was a skip tracer, I was a liar for hire. When I was due pretext, hell yeah, I lied. I call up precincts and stuff and get any kind of information I needed. You guys have seen me. You guys see me do it. Shit. If I wanted to and I had a person's full name and I wanted to call and get some of their credit card information or something like that, that's easy. That'd be easy. Do I do it now? No. Have I done it before in the past? I plead the fifth. Really, seriously. How many people have heard me call and act like a family member of a person in question and get out any kind of information? They give me any information I want. How many see me do that? That's some spy shit. How many people see me do that? Sapphire has. Sapphire's laughed her ass off while I've been doing it. Patty see me doing that. Bam Bam America. All these people. Rosebud. Yeah, I've called. Remember when I called? I can't even remember. I called some. I can't even remember what it was. But I was asking like somebody. I was acting like somebody's brother, and I was putting on an Academy Award real quick, like an Oscar. Most of us have seen it. Did I get my information? Hell yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, people. Now, do I do that now? No, I don't have no reason to do that. Hell, that rapist is put away. Don't have to worry about that anymore. Everybody that knows me knows I stand firm on being against child predators, pedophiles, predators of any sort, and rapists. Let's go from there. But there's two things that I will not ever, ever bow down to, and that's a pedophile and a rapist. If you take and you simp for either of these two, and I find out about it, and there is proof. Hello, Bandit. I hope you're doing well. Thank you for attending. Good to see you. But if you bow down, or I see you simp, and I can verify that it's your account, and you're simping for a child predator, pedophile, or a rapist, and you got a lightning tiger by your name, you will be banned immediately. Simple. Because that is one thing our motto states. Really nice and clear. What is our motto? Does anybody know our motto? What is our motto, people? What is our motto? You're exactly right, Bandit. We the people will protect women and children at all costs. Now you see that word, those words in red? Do you see that line that's around that? Everything in this logo stands for something. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the donation. I appreciate that. And we'll talk here in a few minutes. I've got something very, very important to go over with you. Everything in this logo I built. I made this logo. This is my logo. That red line that's around it, that stands for something. Think about it. When you go to this, it stands for something. And people can't understand. If you don't understand by now what I stand for, it's this. I will give my life for this very reason. Now, when it's asked back at you, can you say that? Can you say that you'll do the same thing? You see, once upon a time, I took an oath. And that oath means everything to me. If people want to say that I'm not who I am, come and say it to my face. Find out what my training is. It's going to be a bad mistake for you. I'm not the one to say, why me? I never have been. But we as family and tigers will damn sure say, try me. It's as simple as that. I could not get up here and teach you people. I couldn't get up here and do this every damn day if I didn't have some kind of backing, some kind of background, some kind of training under me. It does not happen like that. I don't get up here and duck my damn head and wait for my phone to go, "You're the best daddy ever. You're the best daddy ever. You're the best daddy ever." I don't do that shit. I'll never do that. I don't have to have a co-host everything I say that's derogatory for another man. Literally, I've never seen two men like the Stan and his channel infatuated over another man like they are me. Literally. What in the hell? I don't have to be that. I know when I need something. I know that I've got it because it's because of you people. You people are who make me. I've said this over and over and over. If if you people, let me tell you something. If you creators and people don't like me out there, if you want to disassemble me, you want to tear me down and you want to beat me, you see, you first have to do one very important thing that you neither one of you all can ever do. No matter if you teamed up together, which I love it even more, is you have to beat we the people. You have to beat these guys. So let me say this. When other creators, and we know they do that, if you support him and they're shooting themselves in the foot because they're talking about the people. The people have freedom of speech, freedom of will, and freedom of way. They can decide who they want to watch, when they want to watch them, and they can go anywhere at any given time. Now, think about that. Certain types of people know other types of people. God help me, I didn't want to bring this up, but I'm going to. Ernie, you're just holding a mirror for these two. And if they get triggered and obsessed, exactly. So I live rent free in their heads. Now, can you see how, and the formula that I use to conduct and run my channel, I give it out each and every day. But you know what? If you don't have that attention to detail and that eye, you don't catch it. You'll never catch it. Selective hearing is what a lot of people have, and they only want to hear what they want to hear. When it comes to the truth, especially about child trafficking, do they really want to hear what really goes on? I think I made it very clear. And what happened? How bad did I get drugged? But then when they see my people and I bring it out about my own people, think about it. We all have a choice in life. When we start out at a very young age, we decide right then and there who and what we're going to become. I'm not going to lie to you. When I first turned 18 years old, I was all about the police. All about the police. I couldn't wait to join the police force. Think about that. I'm going to be straight up with you. I knew my family had a bad name, and I knew everybody in town, but everybody knew my family. If you needed anything and you needed help, my family was there to help if they could. But if you crossed my family, there was also a different outcome. Long story short, after a couple of years, when I finally did get a chance to fill out that application for law enforcement, I did, and I turned it in. And the chief of police, as assistant chief of police at the time, to my application, he looked at it and he said, "Shell." And he looked at me and he said, "Oh, I just don't think this is for you." And he ripped my application in half and he handed it back to me. It broke my heart. It broke my desires. It broke everything that I was wanting, because that's what I thought that I wanted. After that was over, we started CNW. It's a good friend of mine, and we took on little contracts here and there of people who was cheating on people, and we would get pictures and we would get paid for it. So here we are. We're sitting in a vehicle, and we just literally went crazy to get a camera. And at the time, those days and those times, you didn't have much of a choice for cameras. As a matter of fact, you didn't have really much at all to go by. You had those big VCR looking things with the tape in it. Y'all remember that, right? I don't want to be too old here. Y'all remember the VCR recorders, the cassettes and stuff, the big old huge video recorders that you had to set up on your shoulder and stuff and put the VCR tape in and like record. Y'all remember that, right? That's what we had. So one night we was talking about what we was going to do. We had actually just got back from Dairy Hut and we was eating ham and cheese sandwiches. And I'm sitting here watching this police cruiser up on the hill. And I just see them pull up and stop, and they're facing down the hill a little bit. All of a sudden, I see this skimpy little girl run out and get in this police cruiser and get in the front seat. Well, hell, I knew that was a big mistake. So the police cruiser literally pulls back up the hill and he goes over where the weeds and stuff are at in the shade where the lamp post and stuff couldn't touch them. So here we are. We've got this new little VCR recorder camera thing. And by God, I'm going to use it. I had one hell of a flashlight then too. I had one of those big ass floodlights. So, Margaret, I wish you was in here. You will remember this. So, we went around the hill and we turned our lights off. And literally, this idiot cop had the window down on both sides. The window was down now. Here we are with this big, huge looking spotlight. Like literally, it was about 5 or 6 pounds. And you kind of weigh your arm down a little bit. But when you pull that damn trigger, the light comes on quick. It would light up. It'd light up the whole side of the mountain. And holy hell, we sneak around to that cop car into that window. And this girl, and she's probably underage, I ain't gonna lie, is sitting there literally washing this cop's tree. She's washing his tree. If you guys don't know what washing a tree is, I mean, well, and you can hear, of course, the noise. When I hit that trigger on that light and had that camera, that son of a bitch froze. And he wasn't going to be able to do anything because he had his pants down, his duty belt. If he would have got out and tried to chase, he's going to trip because I know what those belts and stuff weigh. Hell, I knew what the vest, he ain't doing shit. He's done. We had all that shit. We went and got back in the car. He couldn't see her tag plate. We just pulled out backwards, lights off and everything, back down the hill and everything. We had all this. I didn't get to really see whose face it was until I got to review the footage. And it was that son of a bitch who tore my application up. Long story short, I ended up going to the National Association of Bail Enforcement Agency. I ended up going to the National Association of Bail Enforcement Agency, the NABEA. And that's where I met. I met the most influential person, one of the most influential person in my life. I met Bob Burton. And from there is where my story takes off. Now you guys go and you dig all you want to, dig in the history. It's there. It's there. All you gotta do is pull records, pull NIPRs and stuff. You can do it. It will show you. But you know, that's one thing. I can show you all this stuff, but none of you other creators can show me yours of anything you've ever done. I was state certified, different states. I was a private investigator in 10 different states, licensed. But you can't show me what you ever done. You can't show me anything, as a matter of fact. I've got a video on where we arrested a pedophile. And he confesses to what he let children do to him while he's in custody. It made me sick. But if you listen closely, he asked me, do you believe in God? Do you believe in Jesus? And I tell him, I do believe in Jesus. I do believe in God. But I would love to hear what you believe in. And when I say that, he goes in to some very deep, dark, satanic stuff. This man, the community, thought was a good person. He had a bunch of little kid toys, and he had a playground. He had a little, yeah, he had all kind of cool stuff. He had the monkey bars. He had all that stuff. He had teeter totters. He had little bitty rides, and he had them put in his yard. But he lived right next to a park, so people would come from the park, and the kids would see what's even on from the park is even better than the park. So generally, he made friends with the parents. He groomed those parents. And with that, they knew that if they needed time away from their children, where can we go? Right here's a perfect place. But never ever knowing the danger, the evil that was in that one individual's mind. And you know what? It's not really what was in his mind. It was his intentions. Intentions. In the video, as he's pretty much chained in the back, literally. And yes, I got in trouble for this. He admits to those little kids, they would come in, he would unrobe in front of them, and he would let them bath him. Full body bath. He would make them clean certain areas. And that was his kick. That was his kick. He would teach those kids how to do certain pleasures. Think about that. Now, that's not going too far, but I'm pretty sure in your minds you understand what I'm talking about. I do appreciate that. Thank you for the cash app. It means a lot. Thank you. And here's the thing. It's that I'm just going to be honest with you. When I said, you know, I'm military law enforcement, if I really want to look at it and go back to it, I did work for Pellissippi State Police. So for the college, I did. So if they really want to buck it out there, we were sworn in as officers. So if they want to, like I said, if they want to really push it, that's a fact. Now, I'm not going to say anything else about it or whatever. People can do and run with it. I don't even care. I'm here on a mission and I'm going to get my point across. I don't need these yahoos. I don't need these other people pulling us down. And it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. We have done too much. We have got too many people who support us now, and we're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. We're not going anywhere. I was going to take a few days off, but I'm not. I'm not now. As a matter of fact, I'm going to run this bitch in the ground. That's what we're going to do. I'm not resting. Now, I hope to see people start getting along. That's the first thing. We have to come together. Hello, Michelle. How are you? I'm doing well. No more fighting donkeys. Exactly, Mama T. That's what I've been saying. Don't fight these damn donkeys. We don't need it. Let them do what they're going to do. Simple as that. Thank you. I appreciate that. All these other creators that want to say negativity about me, let's see how long they last. Simple. Let's see how long they last. If you want to do that with your clip channel, you're more than welcome to do that. But just remember, anything and everything you do, it's always going to come back on me because you are who you are. Think about that. That's why I want everybody, before you do anything, check it twice, cut it once. Think about the consequences and what it's going to really cause. Is it going to hurt someone? What's their response going to be from that? That's what I want you all doing. And that's a trained mindset. And those are not just given out when your brain supply was supplied. Seriously. You don't just get those trained mindsets, but you do get opportunities and you do get feeling. And you put that together and then you start on your own adventure. But it's up to you to decide what venues you attend, right? If I want to go to a stupid show and I attend that venue and I'm at that stupid show and I paid my little fee to get in that stupid show because that's what you're doing. And I go into that stupid show and I'm sitting here listening to that stupid show, but I came for training. I'm putting stupid in my brain. When I get back out of that stupid show and I'm going down the road lollygagging, and it comes time to use that. Well, fuck, all I got is stupid. What has stupid ever been able to do for anybody? I can't do anything. Only thing I'm going to do, right? What am I going to do? Act stupid. So, if you go to a venue and then it's smartness, well, you learn smartness. But what's smartness going to get you? You have to attend different venues in life. What do you think the old saying is? Life's a dance. You learn as you go. It's a fact. Life is made all about lessons. Some lessons you don't want, I'll guarantee you. But those other lessons make you who you are. Think about that. If I wanted to be a sex object for women, I could easily do that. I could easily, I could easily go outside, catch the light when it's kind of like a little bit dim after about 4 o'clock, 4:30 or something like that. Open my shirt up, throw a kick and hold a pose and let people see my ripped stomach. Automatically, that's going to resonate. That's going to resonate. Whether or not it resonates for what I want it to resonate for, it could just be a fitness thing that I'm doing just to show people I'm back in shape and I'm throwing kicks and, something like that. But there's going to be women out there, the googly eyes, the hearts, the mwah, 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 the kisses, they're going to be all over that. Now, did I get my point across in any way, form, or fashion by doing that? Some people may say yes, some people may say no. But if I'm here and I'm talking about awareness and it's about child trafficking or predators who fool you people each and every day, and when I say you people, I mean the general of it. We all know, we've all seen what goes on. You see it in the news when these people are brought out and these heinous crimes are committed. Oh, I didn't never think he could do that. Well, we would have never thought he'd done. It's all the same shit over and over and over again. Nothing, nothing beneficial. The crime's done. The child's hurt. Prevention would have stopped that. Awareness could have helped. Prevention. If you have prevention, this shit don't happen, people. If you prevent something from happening, just like we did with the Kyle Rittenhouse situation, we prevented those riots from happening like they did a year before. Strategical thinking, strategies, tactical, whatever you want to say, it worked. And look what happened. When I was on the news and they was interviewing me, they was like, we didn't expect this. We expected a riot. But I knew once we put the media, CNN, Fox, ABC, CBS, WGN, all those news on the front line, who's going to make a mistake? You've got millions of dollars worth of cameras in your face. The FBI is going to pick you out so fast it's not even funny. And they knew that. And they hated that. But it was a peaceful, peaceful night. Thank you all. I appreciate it. Thank you. Now, if people really want to go there, hell, let's go. Thank you. Thank you, senior citizen. I appreciate it. Now, again, I want to make myself clear. I have not said anything derogatory about any other creator, especially Katie. Katie has her own way of doing things, but just unfortunately, I don't see the eye to eye with that. Now, there are some things I do agree, but not all. Now, from there, I don't need an apology. It is what happened. It's whatever you want to say. If people want to see it, they can watch it. Simple as that. I'm telling people to go watch it. See for yourself. I came up there to have a good time for St. Patrick's Day. Relax. Because that's what I was doing, was relaxing myself. You run your own channel. And it happened what happened. So again, I'm not going to be one to hate on somebody. I'm not. I wish her the best of luck. I wish the other channel the best of luck, but I'm not. Thank you, Mississippi. Thank you, Mississippi Talker. It means a lot. But I'm not going to put myself into that. You see, there's certain situations that I will put myself into. And that's, I'll put myself into a situation in between a child predator and a child every day. I will put that foot in between that child predator and I will make that step. Now, for you guys, once you see it, once you learn, once you understand it, can you say the same thing? If you've seen something that was going on and it did not look right at all, do you have the courage to take that first step? Thank you. I appreciate that. That means a lot. But do you have the courage to take that first step and actually do something about it? That separates the difference. That tells you right there, if you do, what you're made out of. You see, Don Wells didn't. Don Wells did. And this is what I beat myself up about. I like White Boy Radio. I think he's great. I think he does some good things. But the fact of the matter is, I keep going back to what my heart says. Don, on my interview, told me, I've been around these places. I know what goes on in these places. I have been there when things were going on. That's all I need to know. That shows me who you are and what you stand for. I'm sorry, but that's just the way I believe. If you can openly admit to 650, 700 people that was watching that day while that interview was going on, if you can admit that, you just condemned your own self, because I can't do that. No matter what the odds that would be against me, cannot do that. I would lay my life down then and there for that child or children that were being harmed. You see, unlike you, Don, I took an oath. I don't talk about that oath, but it does mean something in my world. It means something when it comes time to whether or not I do something or I just let it lay. That oath is everything. Everything. If given the chance and I had to do it, I would die for a missing child. If I knew that me dying would benefit that child in some way, form, or fashion, I would die for that child. I would give my life there and then. Fact. Now, that's the difference between me and the rest of you creators. With that being said, guys, I appreciate you all. We're going to go ahead and adjourn. And thank you. I appreciate all the messages. I appreciate all the respect, and I respect you guys, and I love you guys. Thank you all for the new people that's come in, and I look forward to seeing you again. Um, I really want to do something special for you guys, and I don't know if you guys remember this or not, but we have opened the Lightning Tiger Members Association back up again on Facebook. It is a Facebook group. It is a paid group. We give away money. We give away, the last couple of times we give away $100. I've not been active with this group. I've started a new certain thing with it. I want to be able to give out things that people are going to be interested in. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to ruin my speech for tonight. Thank you all. Much respect. God bless you all. And if you want to donate, the Cash App is there and the PayPal is there. It's on the screen. If you want to email me, operationrock24@gmail.com. It's up in the corner. You can see it. Thank you all and have a good night. And who knows, we may do something surprise tonight. Let's just see. Because remember, we don't just jump into anything. Hell, we're tigers. We like to do what? Wait. Thank you all.
mind.